So look, man, as we try, and cope and everything with this whole virus thing and so forth, I think people are like, who do we blame? Who do we blame? And the focus right now is squarely on China because it's originated from China right now. And you see, I always make, and this is a clear distinction that people need to make because I think people are stupid. And because people are stupid, they think in very narrow-minded ways. So like, it came from China, therefore all Chinese people are bad. I will now attack all Chinese people and I will be racist to all Chinese people because all Chinese people are bad because they are to blame for the virus. See, that's the stupid, bum-ass, loserish um, thinking from people. But 100%, the Wuhan government, all the Chinese governments must take some blame. They have to take some blame. There were whistleblowers. The very existence of whistleblowers is evidence of information being suppressed, whether you've watched a JFK or the President's Men or so forth. Whistleblowers exist because they are trying to get information out of a scenario that is trying to suppress and withhold the information. This virus was known about in early December, maybe even earlier. And if the Wuhan government or Chinese government had let the world know that there is a virus out there, then people would have been like, oh my gosh, this is a killer virus, it's a deadly virus. And Chinese doctors were saying, this is a killer virus. We need to warn the Chinese people, and thus by warning the Chinese people, the world now knows. Then the world will now react by saying, oh my gosh, travel ban. Sort it out, and then we'll then get back to you. But the very fact that information was withheld, they didn't let their own people know, and thus the world know, that is next to being a criminal act. That is unforgivable. So that is where my beef lies. The beef doesn't lie with Chinese people. Why? You shouldn't be angry at Chinese people. Now, you should be angry at any Chinese person who still supports their government suppressing information, and now you should be angry at those people. But that, for me, that is where I need answers from. Because this virus was known earlier. And why didn't China, the government, Xi Jinping and his people, and the Wuhan government, why? I just need explanation. Why weren't we known as soon as the virus got through? Why are we hearing that from doctors in Wuhan? They said that they had known about this earlier on, and they were not allowed to inform people that they tried to silence them. Some of these doctors even died. So that's what I that's where the beef lies here. And I just think that's, and you see, coming through this right now, because I said, for me right now, if I'm a president of a nation, I'm putting a full travel ban on anything from China, because I will say that unless you rip away all those wet markets, rip those things all away, completely dismantle them, nothing from China enters my country. Nothing. So there we go, because the world has changed now. The world has changed, and I shudder to think just how things diplomatically are going to go forth, because people have to have answers. Hopefully, if we hopefully come through this, there has to be a case of like, did you know about this before the world at large knew? Because let's keep it real, China, the government didn't inform the world of a virus. The doctors did. The whistleblowers did. And information just got silently seeped out. So during, because just imagine, during that time when a virus was out, people were just traveling back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Because this whole thing is all timing. The earlier people would have known, because obviously damage would have been done, but you then limit the damage. Imagine if in December people were able to do a lockdown, were able to and find and isolate those who are infected. Because remember how small this stuff started in countries. Oh, all these people were infected, and suddenly and that's the danger of a virus. It starts so small and just expands. So that's just what I want to know. Did Chinese governments and the Wuhan government, did they know earlier on, and did they withhold information?